a road game for the Thunder, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Westbrook reporting from the sidelines. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And as we take a look here at Derrick, what's your take?
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, he's perfectly willing to be the hero, or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And also, he's one of those guys who can cover 94 feet in the blink of an eye and often does, with or without help on the break.
Just a single game at home, and for this one, it's back on the road for the Bulls. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Seeing where the Bulls are, you got to go back to the preseason preparation. It was really solid. They established a style of play that was perfect for their personnel, and it's paid immediate dividends at the start of this season.
And the personnel you mentioned, it wasn't necessarily well respected coming into the season, but they're quickly earning a lot of respect from around the league.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Lamb's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
You know, with the recent success of Oklahoma City, you forget that in Kevin Durant's first season, they started out on 3-29. I'll tell you what, you talk about their success, it's due to the resilience and perseverance and leadership of Kevin Durant and the rest of those guys.
And here's Westbrook. After the 3 moments ago from Luol Deng. It's stolen by Rose. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. He's running. An easy 2 points on the opening. He's got his first 2 points. Now here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. Well, there is a culture of hard work, as Clark is talking about, and the perseverance for this Oklahoma City Thunder organization. Their star players, Steve, get a lot of credit, but it's the whole organization, don't you think?
No question. It's the culture that was set. Scott Brooks has continued to kind of establish that atmosphere in the locker room. And they have players who just want to work and want to get better. And when you have a large group of people all with that same approach, you're going to be very successful.
Good on both. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Let's go quickly over to Dorisburg for an update.
I caught up with Coach Tom Thibodeau. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out of transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game as they weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Now here's Westbrook. He dishes it to Perkins. Back to Westbrook. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Thunder trailing by 6.
You know, often when we think of freakish athleticism in the NBA, it's those with strength and explosiveness like LeBron or Dwight Howard. But Kevin Durant physically is unique in his own right. Sure, he's got a slight build, but his mobility for his height, unparalleled.
Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Lee. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. You think about the length of Kevin Durant, reach of the center with the fluidity, speed of a guard.
Such a rare combination, Kevin, and it gives them a huge advantage at both ends of the floor. I mean, defensively, you think about the blocks and the steals and the rebounds, and then offensively, the ability to play above his opponents.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. Gomes comes in for Serge Ibaka. Roberson is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Tavo Cephalosha subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Now here's Lucas. After the miss from Gibson. Lucas the pass to Gibson. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And another shot. And Roberson pulls it down. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Clippers.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And while they have a chance here, the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. Number 1, the Bulls. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
Now, these teams have both hung their hats on defense, and especially down low. And when you look at the shot blocking, really impressive numbers.
Now here's Lucas. Outside down. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Gomes. He kicks it to Fisher. Now the dish to Collison. 6 on the shot clock. They need this one. Shot misses. Nice D from Gibson. To the middle. Jamming that one home. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Cephalosha with it. And he banks in the layup. Cephalosha. Here's Lucas. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the...
On tap.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It was a pretty solid first quarter for this club. They limited their mistakes and really took advantage offensively.
You know what? I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways. That's excellent pressure and good activity with the hand.
We've got Jefferson. Taj Gibson is out there again. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Lucas in at the buzzer. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Bulls have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
You know, one thing with Scott Brooks, guys, he's very consistent with his message. You listen in on those timeouts. It's all about getting stops. Defense, 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 and letting their offense come from that.
Now here's Jackson. Outside, Jones. Lock at 6. Collison. Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Shot no good. Nice D from Dan. The Bulls leading by 8. And Clark, you mentioned Brooks' single-mindedness stayed pretty constant with his rotations, too.
And there's no doubt players appreciate knowing their role, but you know, a lot of critics have been surprised at how Brooks has stuck to his lineups. Some lineups that didn't seem to be all that effective. You know, his usual starting lineup with Cephalosha and Perkins on the floor hasn't been their best in terms of plus-minus, but Brooks very loyal to his starting group.
He thought he had that one clean, but the refs saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Thunder making a change here. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. Ibaka comes in for Perry Jones. Kevin Durant's checked in for Roberson. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Tavo Cephalosha. Ibaka, the Thunder with another miss.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Serge Ibaka, born and raised in the Republic of Congo. We've had African-born players in the league for decades, but it seems that as the league has reached out to develop talent there, the numbers are increasing from that part of the world.
Now here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And going back to Ibaka and growing talent coming from the continent of Africa. Steve, 1 billion people.
Soccer is still the biggest sport there, but steadily the NBA has made inroads providing courts and equipment and coaching around the continent. So you would expect more and more players to come to the league from Africa.
Dang and Mute and Rashid Thabit. We get some notable players in the league from there. Now here's Rose. 6 points for him. Gets to the rim for G with the D all over it. Rose has got 8 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile. They're 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Stolen by Rose. And he takes that one out and powers it through. And now we get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Noah with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Work from Durant. Hits the jumper in space. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
And let's step back for a second to look at the top shooting point guards in basketball this season. Derrick Rose, number 1. And, of course, Russell Westbrook. Rose against Westbrook. Rose dishes to Noah.
Guys, doesn't it feel like he treats every possession like it's his last one? I mean, it doesn't matter what the score is. If there's a loose ball, he will go into the stands trying to save it.
And, Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Now here's Westbrook. Takes the lead pass. Against kicks to Westbrook. A rebound by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. The rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Great open look there. Lee's got 5 points so far.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
And Lamb slams it home.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better.
There's no more answer than one man. Sensational.
All of the above.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the Bulls pick up 2, it's Westbrook with the drive. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Westbrook's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Goes off a bit from Dan. Outside Butler. The kick out to Rose. Stolen by Westbrook. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He with the block. Tries again.
This quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And it's Rose penetrating. He is capable of some incredible athleticism.
He just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
You gotta love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
And here's Westbrook from the arc, and that is good. Westbrook's got 7 points in the game.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
There's Lee with the 3. What a play! Simply dreams it in at the buzzer.
And that is...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
So good to have. For New York.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view here from below, a statue that transcended Michael Jordan, the all-time great Chicago Bull. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the 3rd. So for Oklahoma City right now, hockey at the 4th. The Bulls leading by 15. Noah with a screen for Rose. Back to Noah. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking now at some numbers for Joakim Noah. His last 10 games, first in rebounding, first in blocks, and showing what a good defender he is, and especially his ability to play passing lanes. He ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
You know, we rewind back and look at his incredible rebounding average, and he's actually a beast in the paint. I mean, when the shot goes up, he really believes it belongs to him if it doesn't go in.
Westbrook gets a screen from Ibaka. Fades back. And he's knocked off course by the knee. The foul call. He'll shoot free throws. That's on Joakim Noah. The Thunder have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. And you look at the numbers, impressive.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season. It's one thing to intimidate with your play, and it's another to get in the face of a player's shot you just blocked. Last season, Ibaka took it to that next level and ruffled some feathers by doing just that.
Thunder trailing by 16, looking to get back on track here. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Catched out for a 3-point play. That one on Rose. Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And speaking of Ibaka getting feisty, I remember seeing him get into it. In fact, with Coach Brooks when he was out of the game, there was that flagrant foul against Blake Griffin. He's got a few.
Well, he's showing a little bit of a hot-headed streak, Kevin. I like that. It's a little feistiness. You like that from your big men. You know, you want them to be tough.
Showing emotion.
Exactly. As long as you control the emotion.
Well said. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Remember, they won both games against this club last season, which was, I think, one of the highlights of the year.
The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gomes is checked in. Lee kicks to Rose. And the layup is good. Rose has got 14 points. Steve was talking about this moments ago about the sweep. Not easy to do, certainly, when you take on an opponent 1-0. And even if it's just a 2-game series like this one is, and it won't be any easier this year, I don't think, either, Clark.
No, it won't. I mean, we can be pretty certain, Kevin, that both of these teams are going to be battling for the top spot in their respective conferences. So the games between them will be hard-fought and tough.
The Bulls leading by 13. And counting 2 points for the transfer. 1 more at the free throw line.
I think when you look at Derrick Rose, fellas, the most intimidating thing about him is his elite speed. But you also have to consider his size. He's well put together, about 6'3", maybe just a shade over 200 pounds. He is a handful when he's coming at you fast with that strong body and explosive.
Good on the shot.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And Clark, you mentioned the size of Derrick Rose. 6'3", not just a speedster, but the combination of quickness and power. I always thought this. He goes in there, and he would be a very tough guy to try to stop when he's got a full head of steam.
No question. He's coming at you with that burst and strength. That's why he's so overpowering as a point guard.
Back to lead. Durant with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
John Lucas is jumped in for the Bulls. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. Number 1, the Bulls.
And the beauty of watching this club is seeing the ball move the way it does. This is a very unselfish basketball team.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at the Rockets. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that number 1 spot the whole way there. Of course, there's the Thunder, just a few spots below there.
You know, checking out Oklahoma City, this team has certainly had a few hiccups and speed bumps to start the season. Seems to me as though they're still trying to find their way and figure out their roles.
But, you know, it's a long season, Clark, and with their talent level, they've got to be confident that eventually they will get it going before the playoffs come.
Great defense that time from Fisher. Thunder trailing by 11. Kicks it to Jackson. The pass to Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Perkins. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Lucas kicks to Lee. Back to Lucas. Gibson with the screen on Fisher. Lucas with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Gibson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, pretty average numbers for him from the foul line, shooting about 75%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Lamb passes to Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, the shots finally dropping to him in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive...
Coming up next.
Well, welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Don't overlook the success they've had at the free throw line tonight either.
Jimmy Butler is out there again. Then it's Lee. Then there's Noah. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Jones dishes to Lamb. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Won't happen right away, but Jeremy Lamb has all the tools, I think, to be a fantastic defender at the NBA level. Those players oftentimes take a couple of years to figure it out defensively, but he's got everything he needs to be elite at that end.
Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Jeremy Lamb, a 6'11" wingspan for this team. He showed promise offensively as well.
Very smooth with that jump shot. He's finished big time when he gets to the rim. Still young and paying his dues, but you got to love his upside. A lot of potential.
In low to Ibaka.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're deep.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. 18 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of the clutch. The guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
Thunder trailing by 7. Feeds the Lamb. Back to Westbrook. That's good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Rose kicks to Butler. Back to Rose. The baseline jam. Good. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Jump shot. The fast break ends at the rim of the jam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, Such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Shot's good. And it's 9 points for Lamb.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass, leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
And Gibson kicks to Rose. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Back to Gibson. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And thanks for that story, Doris. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Westbrook passes to Perkins, stolen by Noah.
Yeah, he had tunnel vision on that pass. He was really focused on the target. He never did see the defender. Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly, no defense for that.
Thunder trailing by 11. And here's Westbrook. He feeds it to Lamb. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. Back to Westbrook. Goes up on the wing. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rose attacking Gibson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Passes it to Perkins. Outside Durant. The feed to Westbrook. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Durant. On deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Right deep. All Kang is checked in for Taj Gibson. Here is Rose. Foul play that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And free throw missing.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
Rose against Westbrook. Will it go? Good on the jump shot.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Rose, good.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Well, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Lamb dishes to Westbrook. It's stolen by Rose. Throws it up high and leave at the start.
We're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Outside Westbrook. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Rose goes in. Dang. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Westbrook kicks to Lamb. Westbrook, he's covered by Rose. Westbrook with the bucket. Outside Rose. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. His finishes can be dazzling, especially part of his size.
Well, you look at a guy who doesn't have the height of some other big-time dunkers.
times I should have taken back this moment. I should have taken back this moment. These words I spoke, I know it. Now I can see clearly. I folded, I shouldered too much weight. I holding too much pain, and it destroyed me, and then rebuilt me, and now it can feel me. It follows me everywhere I go, but it can never break me. Now I know I was lying to myself back then, but the truth was always bleeding out my pen. I fade back to myself in the end. I'm just one step away, I ascend. I climb that faded staircase of sin. I'm reaching in vain just to hold on to them. Once again, the memories seem to blend. My enemies and friends seem to vanish in the wind. One step closer to your dreams. Does it mean everything in between where you are right now and where you wanna be? Must suffer for the cause like it ought to be. Me against the world in apostrophes. You look around like ain't nothing stopping me. This is my time, my choice. Like the whole damn world gotta hear my voice, cause this is my music, my thoughts, my life. It ain't a song no more, it's a sacrifice. It's an offering of everything I got. Like everything I am reflects everything I'm not. So much time wasted on all the games that we played. Like every stupid mistake that we ever made. Erase the future, it's a price that we paid, but it runs too deep for the memories to fade.